Okay, cool. What time is it? It's at 20. All right, we straight. All right, so boom. All right, so we going live, bam. So yeah, now we on live. So shout out to y'all. So shout out to TikTok, shout out to YouTube, shout out to YouTube, shout out to TikTok. You feel me? So boom. Last night when we was on live, in case you missed it, we ended up making the restaurant. You feel me? On the restaurant, you know what I mean? We got the fryers, the deep fryers right there in the vats. Bam, you got the fish, the chicken. Can't cook them in the same grease, and then you got the fried vat. We're gonna have to do some nuggets. They gonna both have nuggets for you. So bet. Man, they got a nice little menu. So working on the menu for it also, you feel me? As you see, got the vats right there, you feel me? Can't cook the fish and chicken in the same grease, you know how it go. Got the little I forgot what they call it. Paper cups, paper plates, got the napkins, got the ketchup, the mustard, the barbecue sauce. We're gonna make them bottles and stuff look all a little more fancy and stuff later on. We just getting the blueprint down. Got the men and women restroom, you know what I'm saying? You can't have the restroom by where you're cooking food at, so you know, right there on the other side, feel me? Got the tables right there for the dining area, bar right there, you know, got the walkway so the characters can come walk around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm having, you know, it's gonna be a cartoon, you know, an animation, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, on the menu, you know, we're gonna have the food. So, you know, we're gonna have shakes, sodas, flavored waters, we're gonna have fish, also fish nuggets, you know, like catfish nuggets or something. We're gonna have chicken, you know what I'm saying? Or also chicken nuggets, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have salads. We can get salads with the fish in there, salads with the chicken in it, you know what I'm saying? You got the noodles, they also gonna have a little dish for the noodles and stuff, you know what I mean? We got the cinnamon biscuit, you know what I mean? That's a biscuit cinnamon roll. Remember you know, because I actually ate one because I made one. You feel me? I made my own cinnamon biscuit. So we got the cinnamon biscuit, you feel me? Cinnamon roll biscuit. We got the sugar swiggles, that'd be little snacks and stuff. You know what I mean? And then we got the fries, you know what I mean? Because they're going to have fries for you also. So that's how to, you know, working for the menu for the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Man, who is this? He said, these mugs, hey, they just trying to get on the screen of my live so bad, bro. Like, you know. All right. They be like, clout chasers, man, killing me. But yeah, so, but last night, what came to my consciousness was, I ain't got no trash cans, bro. I was like, dang, I got no trash cans. I was like, that's what I'm missing. I need trash cans in here because you got to throw the trash away. So we got the front door, you coming in through here. So we got to get some trash cans in the area. So I got to make some trash cans. Boom, boom. And then this where the menu going to be at, right up on top up here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the menu going to be up here. You know, I'm going to do something nice for that. But yeah, I need to put some trash cans. And then once I put the trash cans on here, that'd be good enough for right now. Because I am going to want to decorate the tables, but I do like to draw the tables a lot better. So I need to practice drawing tables. So I might do that on live. Nah, I might do that when I get off live when I'm charging my phone. I'll try to learn how to draw tables, man. I never drew tables, bro. But this ain't gonna cut it. Like I can make it work, but I don't know. That's like that. I just want to do better. I just want to do better with the tables. I could draw this stuff right here better on purpose. I know that. I just wanted to put it down. So what we gotta do is figure out where I'm gonna put the trash cans at, and then once I do that, I'm gonna start drawing another location, and the other location is gonna be, I don't know, maybe some woods or something. Might be in the woods, or I don't know. We need to do another location. But I also got some employees I need to draw and make on here too, so I might draw a couple of them too. So yeah, that's what we doing. All right, so where do I want to put the trash can? Something like right here, maybe. I'm not sure. Where is a good spot to? I just feel like it needs to be a trash can. Like you need to see a trash can somewhere. Which could be something like that. All right, so boom, got a trash can right there. All right, so boom, we got a trash can right here, trash can right here. Like I said, we're gonna make them better because when I get to placing it on there, it draw it better. But I just need to know where I want things to be at. So you got trash can over here, boom, because you got women and men's bathroom, bam. You got trash can right here, trash can right here. This the front door, the exit, can on both sides, and then we need another trash can over here, and that'll be cool because that'll be all four corners. One, and then that's just entrance, corner, corner, entrance. Hey, that's it. That's all you need. Oh, and this trash can go right here then, because I don't want it by the fryers. All right, so boom, trash can right in the middle, trash can right there the front door, trash can right there the front door, trash can right there by the bathroom. You know what? Hit one in the nah, cause they good, cause they'll be going to they closer to the bathroom. You can throw that shit right there and then right there the door. They don't need one right here. And then there'd be a trash can right here in the front anyways, right? So boom, that's cool. So we got that right there. Oh yeah, a location, a park. So now I gotta draw. I'm about to draw a park. How I want? Okay, so the park you're gonna have benches, right? So you're gonna need a bench. You usually have a roadway where the cars drive by. But if this a park and it's for a cartoon, don't need too much. Gotta have trees. So dang, bro, that's not gonna look good as a tree, bro. I don't know. I don't like how that looks as a tree. Oh snap! I don't want to draw a tree like that, bro. I don't even use Amazon, dog. He said I don't even use Amazon. Dang, I need to draw a tree. I need a picture of this. See, they did a good job. Got the leaves on it. That's a good job. I'm not. That's pretty. See, something like this, that's good. Damn, I would like to see a tree. Nope. Dang. All right. So a bench. I need to see a picture to draw a park, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even do the park right now. So, you know what I can do? I can draw characters for the restaurant. We can do that. And then this one to be woods and nature, which could really be another side of the park, right? Still need to see pictures to draw a tree, right? Okay, so I can start drawing the workers. Characters, period. I need like 14 more characters. So, let's see how I want to draw. So we're gonna try to work on the character real quick, man. Trying to work on the character. So work on the body frame. Because working on trying to draw the characters for the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing right there, working on the characters for the restaurant. So okay, that could be a hairnet, right? Be a hairnet. My dude looking sad, bro. He's kind of dude looking sad right here, bro. Nah, because the hair's supposed to be in the neck. So it'll be like that. She's working on a little employee for the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? A little rough draft, trying to get a uniform together. You know what I'm saying? So one, he a good cook right there, you know what I'm saying? Cause shoot, it's a cartoon, so I might not give the employees no fingers, bro. They just have hands like that. All right. Still working on the uniforms. So boom. Working on another employee, you know what I mean? So boom, we got 2 employees for the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Because the restaurant for the animation, so you know they're gonna be there, you know what I mean? But one employee gonna be right here, you know what I'm saying, behind the counter and stuff. Well, actually, it's the register. I'm tripping. So yeah, one employee gonna be here on the register. You know what I mean? You got another employee gonna be over here by the register. You know what I'm saying? And then you got one employee dropping food over here. You know what I mean? So that's 3 right there. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna have them moving around and stuff because I know how to make an animation move and stuff. Because if you watch my tarot readings, you'll see I have the ascended consciousness connection pop up on there. And then, to see a hand waving, which is really reaching, you know what I'm saying? And you see hands blocking, you feel me? Or hands, that's how you look at it, but it's reaching. I make it move. I make the hand move. I made that move. I did all the hands in his mind. I made that happen. So I'm going to make these characters move and go do what they gonna do. You feel me? But gotta make the characters first before I can move them. So with that being said, we got 2 working on a third. My man's need a face. And if you bald headed, you ain't gotta wear no hat when you cook. So I'm gonna leave this guy bald headed. That way he ain't gotta have no hat. We're another character for the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? So that's one alright. Call all my energy back to me. I should. Man, that's trying to get me going a dummy mission earlier, bro. Waste my time. Instead, we could be on live getting these runs together. That's cool right there, though. Boom, you got two employees. You know what I'm saying? And that's right how to do it like this, too, because they ain't got to be up here because I make them be. I need a female employee. Women are harder to draw, man. That's how you know women look better than men, because women are harder to draw. So yeah, I do feel like women look better than us. No matter how good I feel like I look, if you want to say you women, you look better than me. You know what I'm saying? All natural though. You know what I'm saying? That drawing the face stuff don't count. You know, if the women just went all natural, and I mean you know, you can shave the hair off your legs and off your armpits and stuff like that if that's what you want to do. But I'm talking about like your real face. Like if you want to line your eyebrows up, like line your eyebrows up. Like, don't draw your look. I'll put it like this: if you're gonna shave your eyebrows off and then you're gonna draw them on, then if there's a person who draws better than you, they're gonna match trying to have better eyebrows than you. But if you just had your real eyebrows and you just lined them up, your beauty gonna stand out more. The more natural you are, the easier it is to see like kind of figure out like what your kids will look like. Unstable connection. Yeah, whatever. That's TikTok. All right. And then like women, it's hard to draw women because y'all got all kind of stuff that I don't, y'all got chests and stuff, and then there's stuff that happens with your chest that doesn't happen with mine. So I don't really know. You know what I mean? And then like, so women are harder to draw because y'all got prettier faces and stuff. And I be trying not to make my characters look manly because everybody be looking like men. So you women naturally just look beautiful for real. Hey, dudes be wearing fake beards. Like that's crazy to me. Hey, my one dude though, hey, I did have one of my peoples, bro, back in the day when I was like 25. So I'm 40 now. Dang. When I was 25, I'm 40 now. My dude, he started getting the Beijing. He had to get the Beijing on his beard and stuff. And then like in person, I look at it, I'd be looking, I'd be like, hey, that do kind of look cool. I mean, I see it. You like the people on TV and stuff. I'm like, but I don't want that stuff. I was like, but I see it. It look cool. But then he was like, he was keeping it real with me. Like, he was like, yeah, man, the Beijing, man, what suck about it is, he's like, man, I gotta buy new T-shirts, man. He said, cause it be getting on my clothes. So them dudes that be getting the spray hair and stuff, they be getting stains on their pillows and stuff. They be that Beijing stuff be getting on their clothes. It be so if you got a dude who got the Beijing in his beard and the hair and stuff, that's the same as like going to sleep with your makeup on because it's gonna end up being on stuff. Pros and cons with everything. But when you wear it, like I don't know, I just feel like when people try to cover up or hide stuff about themselves, it makes it easier for people to make fun of you about it because like The whole point of them making fun of you about it is usually to try to like bring out your insecurity or to like try to hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? So if you are all natural with it, you know what I'm saying? You all natural with it. You already accepting how you are naturally. You know what I'm saying? And the only, so when somebody try to make fun of you, like, oh, look at your hair, it look like this. It's like, I want your hair like that. I'm like, because I'm indigenous, and then they just look dumb, and I'm like, right. So doesn't matter who lied to you about who's an indigenous person or not. I know I'm indigenous, so doesn't bother me. So you trying to make fun of my actual heritage and culture will never offend me. It just shows your ignorance. That's all. You're just ignorant. Like if you're making fun of what is natural on me, because what's natural on me came from the Most High God consciousness. What's fake is something that's not natural. So, like I'm making a cartoon. I'm making a cartoon. That's not. This ain't real. This is not a real person. It's a cartoon person. This ain't real. I'm real. You feel me? So if people don't know the difference between what's real and what's real and what's not real, you feel me? The thing about a cartoon, what can make the cartoon feel real and stuff is the things that's happening. You know what I mean? The real moments you're gonna feel in real life that I could put into the show. That's what make the show feel real. But no matter how real this cartoon feels, it's a cartoon. It could be dropping truths about things, and that'll be real. But this still cartoon. I'm real life. So to me, when people are getting all that Beijing's and all that makeup and stuff, I just feel like that's making it like a cartoon. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna know the real them until I see them without it. That's what the person tell you anyways when they got all that stuff on and all that accessories. You wake up in the morning or you guys be together, they'll tell you like, I want to show you the real me. And then you be like, wow, you really a different looking person. Now, my question is when somebody has all that Beijing or makeup or the the fake clothes, you know what I mean, where they got the little booty pads in them and it's not really their real booty, and they got the push-up bras and it's not really their actual chest, you know what I mean? And then the dudes, they got the Beijing, you feel me? And then they got the all right, I'll put it like this. When people wearing all that Beijing and makeup and the fake booty pads and the fake chest pads and stuff, I look at it like this. Would you be mad if the person you talked to, you found out all their jewelry was fake? Like they look icy, you feel me? They look icy, right? But then they got the tester on it and it's all fake. Like every jewelry they own is all fake. No matter how it look, it's all fake. All the jewelry fake that they got. Like, would you still love them the same? Would you still be with them the same when they paraded around like it was real jewelry? Only for you to find out it's fake. Like at that point, would you be able to break up and end the relationship because you feel like you was with a person who was fake? Or would you say, well, it's just jewelry. I love the person for the individual and stay with them. So to me, I feel like people wearing all that makeup and body enhancement stuff that's not really theirs that they can buy and just put a pad in and stuff. It's like a dude stuffing his drawers with socks. Like, I'm just saying, like, when you find out that's fake, I'm just saying it's the same as finding out all their jewelry is fake. And then if you accept them for who they is, you still be with them. I ain't got no problem with it. Because to me, it's just the same as fake jewelry. I can't wear fake jewelry like that too long. It's going to make me break out. But I do got, like, here's a ring, for example. Like, if this was real silver, it wouldn't be tarnishing like that. So all I'm saying is when people wear makeup in Beijing and they got the enhancements on their clothes and stuff, I feel like that's the same as wearing this. All I do is just let it be known, like, hey, this is what it is. Like the jewelry, this ain't real silver or gold or nothing. This is like I don't even know if it's copper. All I know is this is something with a stone in it, and the stone real. So I got a real stone, but everything else on it, I don't know. I know it'll turn your finger green, or I think it'll turn your finger green. So to me, that's fake. But I just wanted the stone, and I like so I got it. But I don't be acting like, oh yeah, man, this is white gold 24 karat white gold ring right here. This is a 24 karat gold white ring right here. I don't be doing that. This is a 24 karat gold white ring, and then you see me like 2 hours later, and the ring look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do that. So you know what I'm saying? So the way I deal with it is when people have makeup and male or female stuff like that, I just look at it as jewelry. It's just like jewelry. It's like, hey, you wanted to get white gold, couldn't get it, so you got that. If it look good on you, it look good on you. I ain't tripping. But if you try to act like you is the best looking person, but if it rain outside, you start looking like a whole different person. I'm not going to be in a relationship with you, bro. But if you a humble person and you got a good personality, and you like, hey, you a humble person with a good personality, and you're not narcissistic, like you the best looking. You don't when you don't act like you the best looking person. Like if you're not narcissistic and you humble, if you humble and you got a good personality, and you up front with it, like yo, and I'm like yo, I like your hair. You like yeah, thanks. It ain't mine. I brought it. You feel me? Like if you up front like that, I can rock with you. But if you acting like this hair is yours and this nail is yours, and then the next day I see that you got to put all that back on because it all come off, I'm gonna be feeling like I brought jewelry from a jewelry store and I found out the jewelry was fake, but they act like it was real. So, because I'm all natural, you come as you are. Remember, that's how it go, right? You're supposed to come as you are and be who you is. So if you real with it, you real with it. If you fake with it, you fake with it. So all I'm saying is, if you're wearing accessories and stuff like fake jewelry, fake nails, fake hair, like if you not acting like it's real and authentic and natural, if you're not acting like it's authentic and real and natural, I can rock with you. But if you're somebody trying to act like it's authentically you when it's not, I'm not going to be in a relationship with you because you're faking it to make it. And I ain't faking it to do nothing. I'm real with it. I already made it. Shout out to the ancestors. That you can't take it. So next, drawing a female. This one is hard. It's all hard for real. Drawing ain't no joke. But drawing is really cool if people do it. So I just have to do it for this cartoon. I'm more so I'm more so like I like doing the graphic work. I like doing the effects. I like to make them move and stuff. You feel me? I like to do that stuff. Like far as making the characters, that's hard. I like to do stuff with the characters. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a supervisor at a job, right? He mess around, don't want to have no kids, but he like being the boss of everybody that's working at the company. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to be a dad, but you like, hey, you go over there. You so it's kind of like that. How we gonna draw the lady? I want to give her some. It's just a body type, man. Like the head. I gotta draw. They still like a guy. Just need soft features. That's all. So, so I'm trying to draw a woman, man. So I'm trying to draw a woman. So I'm working on it. I don't. I was never like. I wasn't drawing boobs and stuff in high school, so it's hard to draw like a woman's chest and her hips, bro. Because I wasn't drawing women and stuff like that. I was drawing like if I was drawing something, I'm drawing like Goku. I wasn't drawing Bulma. I tried to draw Vegeta fighting this Goku fighting Vegeta as a gorilla or something, with the moon in the background. And I wasn't trying to draw Bulma. I just looked at it like, man, I ain't gonna be able to draw that because I'm not the best at doing faces, bro. So I'm trying to figure out how to make him look like a woman body type and not a man, because I got her on some swole stuff right here. I'm trying to make this more of a woman. I mean, there's some stocky women and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just might not trying to have one in there because them women be cool too, man. The real strong women, bro. When you see a woman that's like strong, like arms like this, bro, they must want to be cool. They be nice. They have good personalities, bro. For real, you'll be like, dang, dude, I didn't think that woman be cool like that. And they be like, yeah, it'd be real cool, man. It just, you know, they mess around and lift more than you. That's all. And that's what dudes can't handle. I like the personality of a person. So if they cool, I'll still hang out with them and stuff. Like, hey, and some of the women be looking good. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, to the spiritually conscious people out there, man. It drives people crazy when they can't get under your skin, bro. It drives people crazy when they can't get under your skin. You know what I mean? It just does, man. When you can focus on what you're doing and be doing your own thing, bro, it drives insecure people crazy. And the ones that be trying to nitpick with you and stuff, they'll just be going out their way to try to get your attention, bro. It'd be like when you was in like school and there was a person that liked you that was like really attracted to you and like really liked you, but you was like, I'm really either you knew you couldn't be in a relationship with that person because you just really was not attracted to him. You just like, yo, this is not my type of person. You know what I'm saying? And then they're trying to, trying to get your attention. That's how your opposition would be when you ignore them because you're focused on something you're doing. Because you're focusing on what you're doing shows the lack of focus of them. But maybe they ain't lacking focus. They just ain't got no focus. Maybe they don't focus on nothing except you. And you just too humble to see it. So that's the shout out to the Conscious Collective right there. Is when you focus something and you get to putting your energy towards your craft, it'll expose the people that be hating on you because they ain't gonna know what to do. Because they spend all their energy focusing on you. And then when you're ignoring them doing your thing, they can't do nothing but go hang out with their lame friends. Because their friends gotta be lame. Because if they wasn't lame, they wouldn't be focusing on you the whole time. That's real. And then people that like really ignorant of social media, bro. The funny thing about them is, you ever see a ignorant person in social media try to clout chase? It's like they do the most ignorant stuff. It's like, so you're trying to be heard in the background of another person's video, but you're so slow in the mind because of your lack of knowledge. You don't even know how to even get to their page to clip the video to even hear yourself. Like, you just want to be heard and not even know if you heard. Maybe that's how people be when they never achieve nothing. When they're like, I'm gonna go work out at the park today, and then they never go. Maybe that's them kind of people. I don't know because I'm not that kind of person. I'm a procrastinator. I'll say I'm gonna go to the park and do this, and then if I don't really want to, I'm gonna say, man, but I sure ain't trying to. But I'm gonna end up doing something when I get there. Like, I'll prolong it, but you'll look up and be like, man, you been out here? Like, man, once I got started, bro, I've been out here. I've been out here so long. I ain't trying to get out here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like that. I'll be on that shout out to David Goggins, you feel me? Straight up. But I ain't running no 28 marathons and stuff like that. I'll be walking it. He running it, I'm walking it. You feel me? Both be out there on the track for like 5 hours or something. I don't even be on the track though. I just be walking through the city. You know what I mean? I just be walking through the city. And see, that's a man arm, bro. I'm making this a man arm, bro. I think going under it makes it a man arm. Let me try to go over it and see if make it a woman arm. Man, I think that's what it is. Cause you know what? Most women ain't trying to build up this. They just always gotta. They be carrying stuff like kids and stuff. They be having a muscle, and I think they muscle be this part of the arm. That I don't know. It's something about the arm. You know what? Because they ain't repping the kids. They holding the baby. They not lifting them up, putting them down, lifting them up, putting them down, putting. That's why women be strong. They got that solid strength from holding it. They'll lift something up and then they can hold it. Men be lift it up, put it down, 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 and then they start getting swole. Because that's the same thing happening to girls when they do it, they'll start getting swole. So the reason why men are more swole looking than women is because they do more repetitions. They do more repetitions, bro. Because at our jobs, most of us always got to lift something. You know what I mean? And then women, when they be having to lift something, they do. But a lot of times, sometimes guys would be like, hey, let me lift that for you so you don't have to lift that all the time. And sometimes, the women will let them like, okay, he's trying to help, but I don't need the damn help. I've been doing this all week. You know what I mean? And they'll let them help. And that time they let them help is like an extra break that they body get. Whereas the guy, he probably didn't get that help. So that probably be like some of the differences too. But women be strong for real, and dudes don't really know it until you know, till they play like a sport. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can be like post up a woman, you'll be like, oh, I can post her up, but like if she knows how to play the game and she go to defend it, you'll still feel that resistance. You'll be like, okay. She'll be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing because a lot of time they don't get the training on it because it's really coming down to body position and coordination. And it ain't really that dudes just be stronger than women. It's just usually they got more of an idea on technique dealing with lifting and stuff than women because they taught to do that most of their lives. But if you teach the woman the technique on how to do it, she'll be talking about, I don't need no man because, shoot, they can do stuff and they do be doing stuff. Every man will be like, my mama's strong. I'm like, ain't your mama a woman? They be like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so women are strong, bro. Then they be like, oh, I get it. I'm like, yeah, you got a sister, right? Yeah. Is she strong? Oh, yeah, she be strong too. So your mom's strong, your sister's strong. Yeah. What kind of woman you think you're attracted to? I don't know, man. All my women, man, they kind of be like strong. I'll be like, yeah, they probably are. The ones you date. It's just when you get in a relationship with them, you probably forget what? They strong. Like your mom and your sister. Difference is with your mom and your sister, they're always your mom and your sister. You don't have to hang out with them and stuff like that, but they always your mom and your sister. So you don't try to change your mom or your sister. You try to point out stuff to them, but then you'll let it be. But when you're in a relationship with a woman, you'll mess around and be trying to change things about her. But with your mom and your sister, you've been accepted it about her. It's kind of my problem with relationships from what I've seen. Because just like you get in a relationship and then you're both trying to change each other. My next relationships, I want to be in a person changing themselves because they wanted to change themselves for the better, not needing me to. I like coaching, bro. I love being a coach in life. And my next relationships, I'm gonna be like a coach with her. Like if she asks me for advice, first thing I'm gonna tell her is like, I'll give you advice like a coach because a coach knows you gonna play the game the way you gonna play it. It's just as a coach, I would say, hey, I think the closer the shot is, the higher percentage of you making the basket. But you as the player, you might be like, I don't know, man, I shoot 3-pointers better than twos. I'm like, hey, we on the same team. The objective is to win. If you gonna be able to hit them threes, I ain't complaining because you hit them threes. But if you miss 2 in a row, I'm just gonna look at you and be like, I believe if you was closer, you'd have made one of those. Then when you miss 3 in a row, I'm just gonna be like, you gotta play how you gonna play. But just think you would make more if you was closer. That's it. Outside of that, I ain't saying nothing. It's only if you ask it. Like I ain't trying to make nobody do nothing, bro. My son is 20 in November. I don't even try to make him do nothing. I just be telling him, you wrong, man. Like, hey, that's what you gonna do. That's what you gonna do, bro. I'm here saying, hey, you want advice? I'll give you advice on which way I think you should go. But hey, you grown, man. Been many a nights, bro, where they was like, hey, man, you don't need to drink no more. And I'm like, one more drink, So, hey, I've done it. I've done things in my life, you feel me? And then I learned, like, you know what? I think the other night they might have been right, man. Probably didn't need that last one, but sometimes you got to overdo it to know You overdid it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might have to overdo something to know that you overdid it. So I ain't trying to make nobody do nothing. Shoot, hey, I know about karma on a whole nother level. I know if your ass get out of pocket that much, God got something for your ass, and you gonna get it. Go find out. What they say, FAFO? Yeah, do that. Do that. Do that. You know that old saying? They said they don't believe fat meat is greasy. Man, I'm thinking I might have figured out how to draw a woman, man. Hold on, let me see. Bro, I bet that's all you gotta do. I don't know, man. Just when I get to drawing the chest, man, I just be like, man, I don't feel like I never do it right. I'm like, man, I'd be like, sorry, woman. I know you got a better body than this. I apologize. Oh man, give me time, man. Now, if I'd have made this a dude, I'd have been done already, man. I'm still trying to draw that. I don't know, man. It look like a guy chest to me, man. My dude, like, he ready to get a beer right now, man. That's trying to be another dude, bro. He look like he need a brewski. Yeah, it's gonna be a dude, man, because this is not a woman's body. It look like a man to me, bro. He said that look like another man to me, bro. It's not a woman's body. I think the woman I'm about to draw bigger to spread her body out, man, because I'm making a bunch of guys. And this restaurant is gonna have more than just men working there. This is not a sexist or a biased job, man. It's gonna be a fair hiring business, bro. I got at least have, I got at least have one woman working there, bro. I might have one woman working there, bro. No, I can have two. I just have, you know, what I mean, just have one on more than the other, so I ain't gotta keep. But I ain't gotta keep drawing them because the way I'm doing it, man. Going through it trying to draw a woman, man. It's so hard for me to draw a woman. I got three guys. It's so draw a woman and do three guys. I gotta draw two women for the employees, man. I just don't want them. I just want them to look good, man. I always want the women to look good, man. Like I always feel like I could do better for a woman. So thank God I don't live to please them, because I always feel like I could do better. So I definitely try good to be nice to them and stuff. But with drawing them, try to make them look like a work of art, very hard, very hard. Because I ain't the best drawer, but I'm getting better. I'm great at editing, bro. So I'm just gonna get it in with. I just very excited to make these characters move, bro. But I gotta have the characters to make them move. That's what I gotta draw. My man, what kind of hairstyle should he get? Oh yeah, they gotta have hats. So all right, that was a little sketchy drawing right here. We'll see what's up. This guy might not make the cut, but it was supposed to be a woman anyway, so it already didn't make the cut on that. He can mess around, be the dude, just be going in and popping up out the back, talking about, we got more fries, trucks here. You know, I think do that shit. He coming together a little bit. He like the runner. He like somebody that be going in the back, like, hey, I'm gonna run. We need nuggets. I'm going to the freezer. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? He be that, bro. Hey, he might be all right, bro. They be talking about we need catfish. He be like going down. He gonna fly in the back. And the mug go, phew. Hey, you know what? He gonna be all right, bro. Hey, he gonna be all right, dog. He gonna be all right. I can use this. Boom. He be like that. We got three employees. We're gonna write up here. Employees, man. But shoot, I already know now they all got the uniform on. So boom. Man, I want to draw a woman better, bro. So let's draw a woman. I ain't gonna lie. Finally, like I got a woman head now. Finally, got a woman that look like a woman, a girl's head. Cause these are all like manly looking heads, bro. I'm trying to figure out how to draw a girl's head. All right, so we gotta give her some cool eyebrows, right? But I think I should draw the eyes first. Nah, we gonna hit the eyebrows. Okay, so I kind of got a woman's face. It look like kind of a female face, bro. I have a hard time drawing women. So that's the first attempt. So definitely gonna get better next time. But at least I got a hair that's looking like a girl, like a woman. Women are hard to draw for me. Cause I think they pretty, so I'll be always feeling like I let them down. Like, sorry, ladies, I know you look better than what I drew you as. My bad. I had the budget. I definitely pay somebody else to draw you, but I'll do the best I can with that. Cause your body is always better than what I draw. Bro. I'll be making y'all bodies look messed up. Bro. I'll be like, dang. I don't like that, bro. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, where I stay at, bro, I cannot look at these women for inspiration to draw a body, bro. If I use these women for inspiration to draw a body, they're all gonna look like this. Let me show you something. If I use the women around me right now, where I stay at, if I look out the window to find inspiration on how to draw a woman, she gonna look like this, bro. She gonna look like this, or she gonna look like that. That's the only inspiration around me in the complex I'm staying in. If I'm trying to look at these women to draw one, they're gonna look like that. She the guy. Just keeping it real, dog. Just keeping it real. Now, if I go to the park, I'm actually trying to see something different. So I might have to go walk around the parking lot today just to get in the vibrations of being around women that are actually motivated to do something physically to alter their appearance naturally, right? Okay, I definitely can redraw it, but that's looking more like a female body. So that's good. That's progress for me, bro. I'm proud of how I did the hair. I think the head shape was good, but it needed to be a bigger size. I feel like I finally figured out how to draw their chest, and then everything else needs a lot of work. But I just feel like now I'm starting to get a form of a woman. So I'm trying to draw an employee for the restaurant, and I want to have some women there too. Got 3 men, you feel me? So I'm thinking 2 women. 2 women be cool. Cause I have 3 men, that'd be 5. The restaurant ain't that big. I ain't gotta have all these people in there. I just rotate them. So yeah, I just draw her better, and that's cool. I could draw this in my room when I'm off live. I could just redraw it, and I got this right here. So I just redraw it. Oh, and that's how they do it in the drawing book. They'll redraw it. So the same character, I gotta redraw. 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 So I could draw these guys all 2 more times and draw her 2 more times. And I do that off camera because I practice it. But on camera, I'm showing you how the characters are being made. Because real talk, I can make the main manager be a woman where she run the restaurant, so she not there all the time. Cause you know, and then I can make the assistant manager. You feel me? Because he's giving me assistant manager vibe, bro. Like he feel like the boss. You feel me? But I'm not sexist, so and he seemed like I'm getting the energy off of him. Like he'd be cool working underneath a woman. He seemed like a masculine man to me. So as him being a masculine man who's a cool guy, I'm gonna make him the assistant manager. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be a yeah, he'd be the assistant manager, you know what I mean? And then I'm not trying to make her the restaurant manager, you know what I mean? She'd be the manager, the restaurant manager, and he'd be the assistant manager, you know what I mean? And then these would be the cashier, that's the cook, you know what I'm saying? Then I have another woman be a cashier, you feel me? Boom. So that way it'd be another woman as a cashier, and then he's a cashier. It'd be two cashiers, bam. And then he's the cook back there, boom, dropping food and stuff. And then he's the manager, the assistant manager. So he, you know, whatever they need to be done for the scene, I just always say he the one that did it if he ain't on screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? Then she be the store manager. Yeah, so let me start writing this down. Because that's the point of being alive. I'm just showing you, because I want to be able to have, because it's going to look sweet when I animate everything. But first thing is, you got to get the characters. So I would think it's cool to be able to have on my lives where I could see, like, I could put it all in, what they call it, like on lives, you can make, on this social media stuff, you got a playlist, right? On YouTube, you make a playlist. And I just want to be able to have my playlist, have a playlist made up that'll show like character development. Like, boom, this is the video where these characters were made, and this restaurant was made. Then this live right here was where the employees was made, and this live is where the friends of the main character is made. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to have it where it's like 10 different lives all in the same playlist where it show how it all came together, you know, because on TikTok, I'm already in the I got 12,000 followers on TikTok on this page, so I'm able to be in the where you can charge for I forgot what they got. They got some kind of thing where you could drop, like, you pay to see it or something like that. You know what I mean? I can drop stuff on there. So yeah, I'm just down the road with. So right here, assistant manager. You know, because the characters in the restaurant, bro, they're gonna be in a positive light. These people gonna all be good. They gonna all provide good service and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So boom, we got the cook, the assistant manager, cashier, store manager, and now I need another cashier, and we straight. And we straight. Cause you know I'll draw one of the little robot things that I had that going around in the background cleaning the floors. You know, you got the robots that'll come through and sweep the floors. I had one of them things in here on there. Matter of fact, I'll draw it. I'm gonna write it down. Robot clean floor. There we go. Boom. So I'm gonna have a robot in this then. Okay, bet. So I'm gonna have to make a robot. I'm gonna have a robot working here too. So we got 2 women, 3 men, 1 robot at this restaurant. Bet. So I want to practice drawing them some more. We on here an hour and 20 minutes. That's long enough. So yeah, I got some stuff to practice. Uh, I gotta edit my tarot video. I just did. I did a tarot video. I gotta edit that. And so yeah, I'll be going live again. My next live, I don't know. Either I'm gonna be working on my drawing book, or I'll be doing a tarot reading. So I'm not sure. It's just, you know, if I'm called, you know, if I'm called to do a reading, I'll do a reading on live today. But right now, I want to do the practice drawing off camera with my characters and stuff, so I can, get better at that. And then yeah, so I'll definitely be back on live again, probably to do some more characters. But if I get called to get on live and do a reading for a collective, I will do that. So, but I have live videos that should be uploaded right now. But yeah, I don't know what time it is. I got the refrigerator in my face. You feel me? So I don't really know what time it is right now because I ain't really looked. Never forget it, man. I'm gonna walk y'all around. I'm gonna walk y'all around on this live real quick, bro, before I go ahead and get off. So let's see y'all living right now. You know what I mean? So we right here. You feel me? We got the living room, right? You know what I'm saying? Got the living room right there. Feel me? Then they be wanting to see like I gotta clean up, man. Look, see, I ain't cleaned up my room yet. You feel me? So and then I don't be putting the pictures on the wall or nothing. I got them on the floor and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put the pictures up. You know what I'm saying? That look like off of him. I got this picture right here. That look like the movie Him, bro. When he was in that, when he came in the house, bro. I ain't got it on the wall. It's right there though. You feel me? For the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the altar, you know what I'm saying? For the ancestors, I ain't got too much popping on there. You know what I mean? I did get one of my rings though. Got the feathers up there. Shout out to the ancestors. Got some food up there for them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh man, your bathroom. He's like, I know, man, I need to clean it, bro. But that's how I look regular right now. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Just like that, man. We out here. So, just let it be known, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's show y'all how I'm living right now, man. One tornado, it'll all be gone. You know what I'm saying? So right now, this how I'm living. Ain't nothing but an earthquake or a tornado, and it'll be gone. So since that ain't happening today, this how it is. I got it. I'm right here. You feel me? But it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing here today, gone tomorrow, right? Here today, gone tomorrow. But it's here today. So with that being said, show y'all actually living. Appreciate y'all being on my live, man. Appreciate the likes. You know what I mean? If you ain't give it, hey, it's a ascended consciousness connection. And if you ain't on it, I ain't for you anyways. So take that message as it resonates. I'll be back on drawing more characters probably later. You know what I'm saying? If I'm called to do a reading, I'll do. Other than that, the big chief has spoken. Ooh, oh yeah. Get you a reading, man. Go in the bio, hit the email, send it to me. Let me know you're trying to get a reading. Or hit the ACCS, the Ascended Consciousness Connection session, and link up with the Big Chief so you can be on that Ascended Consciousness Connection. Man, I'm doing that dolo right there, man. Shoot, connect, see what's popping. I'm not trying to help you out with something. You feel me? It's a consciousness connection, and there's levels to this. Spiritual people, they like to say what? The Ascended Masters? Yeah, I'm definitely that. Oh, shit.